Alright, hello everybody. I'm running a little late, only 2 minutes till 6. I was. Oh, excuse me. Damn, choking on a cigar. I was at my grandparents helping fix their shower. And I lost track of time. Thankfully, they lived just down the road. So I was able to get back. Here we are started. Let me make sure Twitch is working right. And that my audio is picking up alright. And that my audio is working fine. Wait a minute, how'd that sound? And that my audio is working fine. A little bit of crackle to it. Well, can't do much there. Alright, oh, what were we doing yesterday? We finished a ship. We need to open up a new ship. And this one. $50. Damn. Once upon a time, the most beautiful cargo ship on the sea. Caroline. Oh, we gotta scrap this. I will get Caroline in here. Now today won't be an 8-hour stream like yesterday. It'll probably just be my normal 2 to 3. Yeah, yesterday was more of an exception. Oh, what, you like watching me that much, Judge? If we get a few people here, I might keep going. You know, them videos, since I had all 4 of them, it was, them videos only finished uploading at about 1 o'clock today. It did definitely take some time. I mean, I could probably stream longer, but I just don't think it's going to be 8 hours again. If I'm going to do another 8-hour stream, I should probably start a little bit earlier, like 4 o'clock. Yeah, it was fun. We got a lot done. We played a lot of games. Yeah, since I was running 8 and it was just 5, it was 5:58 when I walked in the door. So I just launched the first game I could click on. And this was already set up for because we played this last night. So that is why we decided to play this today. Put this cigarette out. Or not cigarette, cigar. I'm used to saying cigarette because I've been smoking those lately. I should. We don't really have money for upgrades, do we? Tell you what, I'm gonna go see if we have any other resources and money for them upgrades. I don't think we did it last night before we got off. Yeah, it was undoubtedly fun.
Namaste.
We don't have liquids.
फिर मिलते हैं my friend.
Yeah, I've been up and moving since 7 a.m. I didn't go to bed till 4 because I had to upload all that stuff and get set up on YouTube. But yeah, them bastard ass insurance claims people fucking called me, and they are making a problem out of this. So I had to go to Wayne, or it don't matter. Yeah, Wayne Hospital. It's my local hospital, and I had to get a copy of all of my detailed medical records because they think that my last ER visit is going to have to force them to deny my claim. So they're supposed to call me back. I told them to call me back before the end of the fucking month and let me know whether I'm screwed or not. But whether they actually do that or not is a different story. But depending on how that goes, I may have to have my doctor force me. I may have to force him to let me go back to work. And I may have to change up my stream schedule then, depending on what job I get. Nothing's set in stone yet. I'll tell you, definitely the worst company I've ever worked for. Wasn't enough that they had to terminate me. Oh well. Ain't nothing I can do about it. I can huff and puff all I want. Ain't gonna fix anything. Well, how's your day been so far, though, Judge? I imagine it's been better than mine. Don't know that for sure, but I imagine it's been better. Ooh, look, a Hawaiian girl. Congratulations, you found the Hawaii Hulu figurine. Meeting a redhead before the voyage was a terrible misfortune for the ship and all its crew. The genesis of this discrimination can be found. Oops, I can't answer that call. The genesis is found in the Christian tradition. It said that Judas had just red hair, but there was a way to prevent misfortune. All you had to do was talk to the red before he could speak. Well, that ain't too bad. Lockers. We'll have to get that out. We got all the rest of the collectible stuff off of this shit. We'll start working on probably first things first. Got to be that power. Well, I missed that jump. Well, I missed the jump again. So I guess we'll do power now. Good old crouch jumping. Let's see here. I've got to get onto the roof. More paper. paper trash, some more liquids. Okay, that is craneable. We'll have him come pick that up. Where is the next thing that needs grabbed? It's in here, ain't it? Alright, I've got to cut away all of these. Get this one out of here. Alright, we got that one queued up. Oh, it's somebody weed eating outside. I thought my computer kicked it into overdrive for a minute there. Alright, this one's gotta go. Down first. Oh yeah, we got that shipping container on the back of the ship. That can go too. Alright, well, that is not where I want. I said fuck it. There we go, right there. Pick it up later. Okay, now we gotta get the container free. Let's see, we got engines back here. Alright, let's cut these free. That way it'll show me what is blocking it. Oh, I can't reach it, thankfully. It's a good thing you don't gotta work on boilers like that though, right? Alright, so I need all of this gone. Now, I've been in the boiler room on one of them old steamships when they're firing up, and oh boy, they are incredibly loud. Alright, throw that box there. I'll get to it later. Ah, you mean like them fucking what are they called? Char broilers? One of them kind? Or something similar? I think they're called char broilers. Ain't positive on that. Okay, I need to knock this down. Let's throw another box. Oh, for pasta. I don't know a lot about the food industry and its machines. I don't know a lot about food. I know how to eat like I'm in the Great Depression. What I had for dinner, not yesterday, but the day before, was sourdough bread with lard and sugar. Sugar sandwich. Filled you up. Wasn't the most tasteful thing, but stopped the hunger. Yeah, I learned how to make all that really depressing food from my great-grandmama. Bless her soul. Yeah, she lived to be 100. And she lived through all that shit and had to learn how to still have a full stomach during all of it. And thankfully all that information is coming to be useful in my my years now, because I don't have any fucking money. I never do. Should open that up to be taken out. Yeah, it is an interesting meal, but it is definitely old-fashioned. Ain't very good, but it's filling. You got lard, sugar, and bread. Covers most of your basic needs there. And like I said, it was filling at least. Whether it was filling because my body didn't want to eat more of it or not is a different story, but wasn't hungry after. Right, we'll deal with all these boxes later. Okay, we still got the big boy engine right there. That's got to come out. Gotta cut it free. Ooh, clock. I need that to fall down too. Gotta make sure I cut out all the right panels here. Like I said, we can get all the boxes later. That means now we want to cut through this one. Alright, let's just throw that in there so I can get some more space here. I've got to cut all the way through so I can see what else I need to knock out. I need this whole wall too. There went my stairs. out the wall. Alright, we're gonna have to climb up to the top and see what else we need to cut here. Keep that lid up. Alright, so I'm gonna cut out this. This wall's gotta come out. Nope, can't reach that. We'll just go down a little bit of the floor at a time here. Now we can actually throw that one in there for once. Or somewhere where we can reach it. Alright, I need to see it again. That one and this one, all the way down. Alright, there's another one dropped. Cut this out. Just throw that over there, get it out of the way. Some boxes I can at least see. Okay, I need to get this wall and this floor, I believe. I think that's it. I think we can get it out now. I think there's one more thing on the very bottom floor on the back of the ship. Oh, fuck. I missed the spot. Can you come out now? What is that? That beam. Alright, I've got to go up there and get rid of it. Was there anything else on the bottom floor, or was I imagining it? I can't remember. Look, a room I never went into. I didn't notice that one. No, I don't think there was another thing on the bottom floor. I think I was imagining it. Alright, how do I get back up? Losing my voice a little bit early today. Alright, I need this wall. I do believe it will come out now. Try and get some of the stuff off of this. If you don't take the parts off of this, it just flings stuff everywhere. Very, very much annoying. Alright, now we should be able to just cut all of this off. knock down all of this, then we'll do the floor. If I can remember to hit right in the middle, I can hit all of them at once. Alright, we'll go ahead and knock this place out first. Get that one out of the way. That one out of the way. Sweet. I like when it all falls onto the floor. Makes getting rid of it easier. Yeah, they didn't fall. Okay, just... Yeah, all that is cut off now. Means I've just got to do the floor now. Alright. Now let's get to the floor. Oh, look, some hoses. I got distracted. Yeah, I knew I'd miss some of these. There we go. There we go. Get out of the way. Now we're not going to be able to see the floor for all this. Downside with all of it falling onto the floor. Can't see the floor now. Just gotta keep picking this up. Man, there's a lot of it on the ground though. Man, it's so heavy. This stuff did eventually fall. Found it. There we go. Knocks it all down if I can just remember to hit both sides here. Just speeds up breaking it all. Hopefully all my repetitive hammering is incredibly entertaining. Alright, now... Alright, knock that down. Alright, we should be able to just hit this. There it went. It's a good thing that all of these ships are made with what's a good word here? It wouldn't be pressure, I don't think. Tension, I guess? Tension sensitive? Bolts? I don't know. Basically, as soon as it detects any damage, it just self-destructs. Makes it a lot easier when it all comes apart into very conveniently placed pieces. Does not make the cleanup any easier, though. Alright, we need to pick a chunk of ship to work on. So we can get ready to start craning it. I think we'll work on the right side of the ship first. What do you think your favorite game we played yesterday was? We played 4 different ones. Trying to gauge what you think was the most interesting that we played. You know, why did I know you were going to say that? Fair enough. I would play DBH more, but single player I just don't have much to talk about anymore. Kind of just out of stuff to talk about there. And the other guy, he hasn't responded to me in weeks. So, as I've said before, not a reliable recording guy. I don't have a lot of people to record with. That's Skull King, Alucard, whatever his name tag is. It chains based on videos. Basically, the guy I've done the co-op streams with. Yeah. The one that always leaves as soon as he starts to get bored. Or just out of nowhere leaves early. Or the one that just doesn't show up. Yeah, that one. I kind of gave up on it. When he stopped even replying to the messages, I'm just like, well, you know what? Fuck you. You don't want to do this shit, period, then just say, well, I don't really want to do that, and I would stop asking. I do not like being left on, well, you gonna be here or not? Makes trying to plan things very, very hard. Wow, we're not making a lot of progress, are we? Yeah, the cleanup part of this is definitely the most boring part, I would say. but it's something to do. Kinda gotta do it. And once we get enough upgrades, it'll speed up. Like, you can get upgrades where you can grab like 6 items at once. That would speed this up tremendously. You also get much larger boxes. I thought about just what's it called? Playing something on Roblox. But I feel like the few people that do watch my stuff aren't really in that age group. To be fair though, I really don't play it much anymore either. I got to 2 games I occasionally hop on there and play. One of them's a tank game. And the other one is muskets and black powder, basically. Neither one of them are very popular. And personally, the kind of games I've always played on everything are all over the place. I'll go from shooters to simulators to RTS to driving games. Like, I don't ever have anything I sit down and like, okay, this is the category I play. And not having a set category does make things a little bit hard. Okay, we are almost halfway there, yeah. Gotta gather up all of this crap. At least there's like cool ships we can take apart. Like, they start being full ships the further into the game you get, instead of just being chunks of ship. Man, I'm getting a lot of PlayStation ads today, huh? Thankfully, you don't gotta watch them. Just about there, I think. I think it's like right here is where I can go ahead and launch this piece of ship up. I'm gonna have to deal with these crates really quick. That one crate was only 8 pounds. I could have stacked more into it. Trying to figure out why I threw an 8-pound crate. We may never know. So we want to clean up to right here, this weld mark. And that will get us this piece of ship gone. What a piece of ship. You know, Judge, I find myself surrounded by pieces of ship everywhere. What has come to the world. It should be a scrapper's dream, though. Pizza ship. You know what? I got some beef with you now because now I want pizza. And I ain't got money for pizza. If the fact that 2 days ago I was eating sugar, sourdough bread, and large sandwiches wasn't an indication, I ain't got money for fucking pizza. And now I want pizza. You're a piece of shit. I'll put you in one of these boxes, throw you into the truck with all the other pieces of shit. No, you ain't supposed to have fun. Damn. I don't know what to do if you're enjoying it. Alright, we'll get the first piece of this ship finally gone. Now we work on the left side. Yay, adventure! That was the last day we ever heard from Judge Mr. Some say his adventures went south. Some say they were dropped in a safe down the Mariana Trench. Others say he got lost in the endless breadsticks. We may never know. Some say east, some say west. Some say Cool Whip, some say Cool Whip. Oh. I would crack a few jokes, but any joke I can think of, some pecan, some say pecan, exactly. Give me them pecan sandy. Give me them pecan sandy. Most of my family's always called them pecans. Yeah, I would crack a few jokes, but any joke I can think of would immediately get me banned off of Twitch. It's just... I was a construction worker for a very long time, and our humor was very much, tell anybody and you will lose your job. So yeah, I can't think of any jokes that wouldn't get me in a shit ton of trouble with Twitch and YouTube. or try and get people to cancel me. That's why I don't tell jokes. Man, we are not moving very fast here. Well, we kind of are. This game does have multiplayer, so this would be a great game if I had some other people help me clean all this up. You know, I was in Walmart earlier today getting some stuff, and I saw the weirdest shit. I saw this lady who had to have been at least a D cup, but she was wearing only skin tight everything, and it was very evident by the light pink shirt she was wearing and the evident temperature of Walmart that she did not have a bra on. And I just cocked my head like, on one hand, yeah, nice, great tits. On the other hand, when the fuck did it just become alright for people to walk around like that and find this acceptable? I mean, I know if I was a kid, I wouldn't care about seeing a pair. But at the same time, there are kids walking around. They don't need to be seeing that shit. But thankfully, some old broad came up and started yelling at her about common decency and something or other. The way I looked at it is it was just another day in Walmart. All kinds of weird people in Walmart all the time. Yeah, it was definitely weird. Thankfully, though, we are going in two different ways, so I just didn't pay much attention. Looked at her funny, looked at her tits funny, and walked away. I don't think Twitch would have a problem with talking about tits. No, I can't think of a reason why. I have all my audience stuff set to adults. It's not like I'm showing a bunch of pictures of them or anything or going into great detail. Suppose we'll find out. Almost there. I had to look up. And see, we've got to go up there and we still got to cut the floor off of that too. I forgot about that. I went past where I needed to go. Okay, now how do I get up there? Should be a ladder, shouldn't there? Yep. Again, why my guy isn't working with the NFL or basketball, I will never understand. Now I can chuck 120 kilograms like that. Although I really do have no idea how heavy that is. Do not know the conversion ratios for that stuff like I talked about. Cut all that off. Break all that. There you go. Now all that's cut free. What do you think your favorite food is? Like Asian, Mexican, Japanese, Italian, French cuisine? We have very similar tastes. Yeah, I like we've got a local Asian buffet out here, and it's actually one of the better Asian buffet places I've ever been at. Usually they're uh, pretty bad. You know, it's usually a buffet. It's usually got cheap food and not very good. This place has been open for a number of years, and they even do like they even have a menu you can take and order what you want and have them bring it to you and if you don't want to do the buffet. Or you can get your food made and take it home, call it ahead of time. Definitely one of the better Asian places I've ever ate at. They used to be cheap too. You'd get about a pound and a half of meat, and then they give you the stereotypical little Asian rice box. Like, that is legitimately what they give you. A little 1 pound box of rice that is 100% the stereotype. It's just a little white box, red, Chinese or Asian letters on it. I believe it's Chinese letters, characters. Oh, what do they call it? They don't call them characters, they call it something else. Kanjin, something like that. Oh, it's got that, the big red letter on it. And a little itty bitty handle. But yeah, they've raised their price over the last few years, but it's still $10.50, and you get about 2.5 pounds of food. And the container's got the chicken or beef, some boiled broccoli, all that stuff in it. I've been wanting to go and get it lately, but again, no money. But you want to talk about comfort food, that's really my comfort food. Did I jump down before I got all that up there? I kind of blended out there, and I can't remember. Yeah, I grabbed all that. Do we have anything on the ground around here? don't look like it. Alright, let me go fulfill the orders, then we'll come back, get the truck. There aren't any good Italian places near me. Like, at all. I have to go all the way to... for reference, I live in Ohio. And I've got to go all the way up to... probably Dayton to get a halfway decent Italian place. Like, it's just there ain't any good ones out here at all. I live out deep in farm country. I got an achievement there. What was that? What was that achievement? Finish Caroline contract. I guess I've never finished all 3 contracts. That's weird. Oh well, I finished it now. Auto sort. Alright. Oh shit. Sorry for the yawn. Like I said, I stream till 2, then I'll up till 4 getting everything on YouTube. And I had to be up again at 7 a.m. today with
Namaste, my
fucking
friend.
stupid insurance people. Cock-sucking bastards. Let's check and see what we can do in the upgrades over here first.
Shubh Prabhat, my friend.
Let's get the little upgrade on that. Get the big upgrade. That lets us pick up 3 items at once on gloves.
फिर मिलते हैं, my friend.
What about in
Hello.
here?
आप क्या चाहते हैं, my friend?
I think we want crate capacity. And then I need to go and buy the ship.
Namaste.
And then whatever money we have left, we can do more upgrades with.
फिर मिलते हैं, my friend.
I just gotta buy the ship first and see what money we have left. So that was Caroline. Leading ship of a small fleet. Snopkowicz. Well, it sounds Russian as hell. Yeah, I forgot to show these contracts, but look, they've got all kinds of weird contracts. Here's the first one, Rowdy. My friend, I see that you got your first. Let's call it ship. I can see it from you here. I don't know why I kept trying to put you in there. I can see it from here. You may have got something I like. Bring me those items and I'll give you a little welcoming gift. Then we did the Mad Sea. Hey friend, it's me, Janusha. Not sure if you remember me, but I have a good job for you. How would I remember you? I didn't do another contract for you. Actually, he might be from the first game. Whatever. I've got a job for you. We do a small construction nearby, and I forgot to rent a portable toilet for the workers. Please check if you can find some of this stuff. Then we got Para. Hello, mister. I'm renovating my old boat, and I need some second-hand resources. Gather this stuff for me, and I'll pay you well. Roberico. Mate, my brother was a shipmate on this ship, and he was transporting some stuff for me. I know that nothing is free, so you get paid if you bring me that. And the further in the game you get, the more weird the contracts get. Like that one. That one's about to be cool. Tomorrow. Hello, my man. I'm going for a trip across the country, and I lack some stuff that I hope I won't need on the road, but better safe than sorry. Can you help me? Irma. Hi, I heard that you sell some sell some secondhand stuff. I want to open a small workshop, but I'm not ready to spend a small fortune on new tools and stuff. I hope I can rely on you. Exardus. Hey you, mortal, I'm Exardus. I'm planning to become immortal, but I need to build an underground shelter so the government won't know my location. Provide me these and maybe you'll get a piece of my knowledge. He's going for immortality. Hey look, Janusha. It's not the Janusha I know. That was Robbie. That's the Janusha I know. Portraits all around. Hey buddy, I'm building a new warehouse and I'm willing to buy some of the stuff from this ship. They do have to be in perfect condition, so don't expect much money either. Are you interested? They don't have to be in perfect condition. Man, my reading has not gone very well. Aisha. Good day, sir. I'm currently building a kitchen for those in need, and I require appliances and a good price. Yeah, no, that said in a good price. I didn't read that wrong. I know for a fact that sailors do have kitchens on board, so maybe you could find a few working appliances or resources for construction. God bless. Miss Sacken. Good afternoon, scrap collector. My name is Miss Secon, and I'm a sculptor. I don't usually come to places like this, but it's really hard to find rare materials in this area. I need these. Price doesn't matter when it comes to art. And we'll look at the contracts for this place when we turn them in. Leading ship of a small fleet, which means we have to get up here and get rid of this. I do like lore. I've always been lore heavy on every game I play. I try to read everything, look at everything. And don't worry, I suck at reading that stuff even when I'm not trying to read it out loud. I end up having to go over everything 2 or 3 times. It's just a combination of dyslexia and ADD. Mostly dyslexia. I on one hand I love reading, on the other hand, fuck reading.
हेलो, आपको क्या चाहिए?
I need to see what else I can afford
हेलो,
upgrade
क्या आप
wise.
टूल्स खरीदना चाहते हैं?
Hmm. Let's sell some more scrap first.
मेरे स्टोर में आपका स्वागत है.
I don't know what he said, but I felt like it was an insult. $480.
हेलो, आप क्या चाहते हैं, my friend?
Let's hope I still have the money to actually do the upgrade now while I get over here.
शुभ प्रभात, my friend.
Sweet. That's 200 capacity now.
फिर मिलते हैं, my friend.
That's gonna make cleaning up the aftermath of this ship a lot faster. I gotta bring the truck over here. Yeah, I'm just tired today. I'm sorry. That's honestly, if I wasn't tired, I probably would do another really long video. But I just don't have the energy for it today. Alright. Same as always. Let's get all the stuff that's outside first. That's a good source of some equipment usually. And see, the further we go, the more ship we get. I think it's next level we start getting full ships. These are still tier 1 difficulty. It goes up to tier 3. I would rush a tier 2, but all the stuff gets harder too. So if I rush to tier 2, I'm going to be back to taking 4 and 5 hits to knock out 1 bolt. Not very, practical. Try and get everything on the ground floor first. I can hold so much more now. This is a door here. What's in here? Lockers, tables. I hear some power above me. I think this ship has a working fuel system. Which means we'll have to shut it off or get horribly exploded. As much as being horribly exploded would make for good content, I don't want to be horribly exploded. Alright, let's go to the back of the ship. Go ahead and get this launched up out of here. Take it away right away. We ain't gotta deal with it. It does have a working fuel system. Pipe hazard. Find gas tanks and destroy them before the gas drop will result in an explosion that will destroy a large part of the ship. Yeah. At some point when we don't care about losing valuable resources, we'll just cut through that stuff because we can. But for now, I do need the valuable resources. Valve is closed. Well, I believe we're safe to cut now. Well, it hasn't exploded, so I believe we were safe to cut. Probably. Yeah, it didn't explode, so yeah, we're safe. I was a little hesitant there because I was like, maybe I didn't do that right. Go up another floor now. Oh, we've still got room. We still got room in this box. We'll put more in it. No reason to make more trips than we have to. Oh, and you don't have to worry. These first few ships are all kind of the same, but it does change. You start having different ships and different shapes. So that we will get a little bit more variety here soon. It won't be the same kind of layout like it's been the last 3 ships. There's that clock. Oh, that's a joke I can say on Twitch, I think. Hey, Judge, what do you call somebody that's always eating company time? We'll wait for a reply before I say a punchline. See if you've ever heard it before. Probably. You call him a clock sucker. Have you ever heard that one before? Congratulations, you found the pirate. The clashing of glasses during toast on board the ship was regarded by sailors and former sailors as a very bad omen. They believed that the distinctive, protracted sound of the glass could be a harbinger of misfortune that could affect even the entire crew. Well, there you go. Next time you see a buddy that's just taking too long on a fucking break or something, just call him that. That's like the most baseline, least offensive joke I know from working in construction as long as I did. It's a pretty good joke though, especially if somebody's never actually heard it. We got any loot in any of these? I've got to figure out how to get in there. Let me hit that button. Let me hit that button. I think I'm not doing it from the side right here. Now I should be able to get in there. There we go, no more power. Ooh, fancy cake. Alright, yeah, just all four walls, huh? Mac probably could have figured that out without looking for it there. Well, you got any good jokes, Judge? I would say I'm all ears, but I can't hear you, but I can read chat. And whoever watches the YouTube videos after can read chat. So you got a good joke. Now's the time. Well, that's inconvenient. So we're gonna go get rid of that. There you go. Not in the way anymore. There we go. We got the first bit of cargo out of here. That's on this floor. Okay, let's go down a floor. Got a big ass engine to rip out of here. We've got stuff in there that needs to come out. Okay, oh, we need to get above it. should be these panels right here. Thought I was just checking something. I was getting a warning, and that means I must have started to mumble. Just a little itty warning system I was able to set up. Just to try and help me keep from mumbling as much. Lets me know when mic audio starts to drop. Haven't had the problem much since I raised the total volume of my mic. But my mic quality has gone down a little bit. There's a little bit of buzz and static with each word now. But people can finally actually hear what I'm saying, so I think it's worth it. Or you had to crank your computer and the stream all the way up to hear me. Ew, it was over a block. I was breaking out the wrong floor. Yeah, I was breaking out the wrong floor. Yeah, it looks fine. Okay, I've gotta take out all of this too. How wide is that? I think it's like that many blocks wide. Well, I failed that jump miserably. I don't feel like failing it again. There we go. Now I don't have to try and fail that jump again. Now that's the floor breaking around me. I think once I cut this out, I'll be able to get loads out of here. Think, not positive on that. There's some chemicals in here. Now I got hiccups. The question is whether I can reach that or not. Can't.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Okay, well we got one of them getting out of here.
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे।
Well, damn. Alright, this is in the way. Alright, well, I need you to fall. You're in the way.
हेलो, क्या हाल है?
Okay, now this is the second one. Then we gotta get... And now we gotta get... Go down another floor. That floor is that. He's grabbing it now. We still got that to take out of here. No, it don't look like there's anything else on the front half here, because there isn't really a lot of front half ship on this ship. Yeah, we got cargo right here that's gonna have to come out. And while it's getting ready to get this one out, I'll go ahead and start digging out the big one. Because that big engine's where most of the resources are at.
मैं जल्दी
That one.
वहां आऊंगा।
And it's welded. Instead of bolted. This one's built in instead of bolted in.
कोई बात
Yeah,
नहीं।
we got 3 floors worth of shit to dig through. Alright. And we know each one of these floors is going to be in the way of the last. So we'll falling into the engine there. We'll have to go up here and see what we can do about all that. Where are the stairs at? On that side? What's left of them, at least. I want to dig a spot all the way to the roof first. So I know exactly where I gotta dig here. Dig? That ain't right, is it? Be destroy, deconstruct, break. One of those. All of those. Everything. I don't know, stuff and things and stuff. Whoops, I don't actually break those. I don't think yet.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
So yes, I need these walls gone. And that's the whole reason why I dug this all the way up to the top, so I can see exactly what I gotta dig out of here.
हेलो क्या हाल है
This one's gonna have to go. Then this one's gonna have to go. What next?
मैं जल्द ही वहां आऊंगा
All the way over here. That's all the way over, right?
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे कोई बात नहीं
Yeah. So, gotta go from here to here. Alright. I shouldn't have to click that anymore now. I should have it mostly memorized on where I gotta go. Now it just should be a matter of breaking through all the walls, going down. No, I didn't mean to go down yet, but yes, I did. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so I need this wall gone. Then I need this wall gone. And this floor. This wall and this floor. That looks pretty good.
हेलो क्या हाल है
It also lets me know where I still have floor. Helps when you're just swinging into the dark here. Okay, I need to take out this one, I believe. Yes. Yeah, we'll just throw the box there, don't matter. They're all gonna collect into one spot here soon anyways.
मैं जल्द ही वहां
This floor
आऊंगा
right here has gotta go too. I don't know how I went through that wall. I'm fucking magic. Wish I was magic, actually. Wow, let me look at it.
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे
Should just be this that's in the way now. Crane says he can pull it out with just this removed. So we're gonna try. Crane guy might be full of shit though. He might be. He might not be. No, he ain't full of shit. He says he can get it. That just means I gotta clean everything off of the top of it now. Then as soon as that's good, we can just start dropping the ship down on itself again. Which is arguably the fun part. It's the cleanup that kind of sucks. It's the cleanup that really sucks, not kinda actually. Gotta change my words there. Yeah, I'm gonna sit there and crawl around in that engine.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है
Alright, he's coming to get it. Alright, we'll do the floor first this time. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. If I did, it's too late. This is still a really good strategy though, because I'm breaking the one under it and moving to the next one. It means that everything behind me is completely broke. That engine is where the money's at. Money, money, money. I do wish I could have turned music on in this game, but like I said, I don't trust it. There we go, almost forgot that one. And this is how we're gonna break the floor above us too. I forgot to do that part. Alright, we're gonna have to go around because of that dumb staircase. Staircase ain't a problem anymore. See, broke all the way around. Now we gotta take off the top part, and once it's gone, we should just drop like a rock, like a sack of potatoes. We'll leave this one still attached so that we know it's our break point. Oh, I fell. I gotta get back up there. I gotta not fall again. Falling makes this take a little bit longer. So far it's going pretty well though. There it went. I was just having trouble getting it to click there. Box in the way I was able to hit my node. It will hit through some stuff and it won't hit through others. It's kind of weird. It is weird when I miss a piece like that. It throws off my mojo. I'm nothing without my mojo. Like Austin Powers, if you take away my mojo, it's just a waste of time. Give my mojo to shag. I knew I missed one. Alright, let's go over here and see if the place falls, or if I missed more than one. Nope, it fell. I got a lag spike and all. Look at that, it's trying to put itself away already. If only that worked, I would park the truck inside of it. Let's see how much faster this goes this time. We were able to pick up more things. We can pick up 3 now instead of 2. And our hands move faster. And we can hold more weight as well. Instead of 104, we can hold 120. Or 200. 120 would be worse. But there's also more ship to pick up. So like I said, yeah, we're faster. It's still going to take longer. Question is whether we improved enough to still go faster in general, or if it's just still going to be slower. If I keep hitting right click when I have full inventory, it's going to be slower. That much is for sure. I might just call today as a really short stream. I'm really tired. That's not even 2 hours though. I don't like doing that. Nope, we'll go. Gotta have at least a 2-hour video. I don't care if nobody watches them because they're 2 hours. It's a principle. My standard. I like the 2-hour format. Hell, I've watched on average I watch a bunch of 4 and 6 hour long videos. Usually they're Space Engineer videos. I love that game. But I suck so much at that game. But I love it. I like to watch other people that don't suck as much. Like Splitsy. They started up their assertive acquisitions series back up. So I've been, when I'm not recording and when I go and upload stuff to YouTube, I go and I binge watch that and try and catch back up. But he records in 4 to 6 hour long videos, sessions. So it's time consuming to do and catch up on. Man, I've been watching him for years. A lot of the other Space Engineer YouTubers I used to watch back in the day have disappeared. What do you think your favorite game of all time is, Judge? Or are you like me and you just can't name one game? You play too many things? Yeah, see, I have that same problem. I go and I'm like, well, no, I can't say that this is better or that's better. Like, trying to make a top 5, I end up with 5 games at number 1. Alright, let's switch up to an easier question. Comparatively, at least. What do you think is the worst game you've ever had the displeasure of playing? Like a game that just straight up you were like, no, this is god awful. There's probably still a few there as well. If you've been on the gaming world as long as I have. Yep, I completely agree with you. Marvel Rivals, Fortnite, Overwatch. Not a big fan of any of those stupid fucking games. I never really understood the whole Battle Royale concept with them games, like Fortnite and stuff. Like, what is the point of a Battle Royale? Like, you don't get any progress, you don't unlock any guns, you don't get anything saved, you lose everything you do every time. I don't understand the point. At least a roguelike, you get something usually. Like roguelikes, you usually, okay, well you died, but you can take this into your next life and make it a little bit easier or better or more fun. I don't understand the point of any of the battle royales. And I played PUBG at one point. I think I did 3 matches and I put the game down and said, you know what, this isn't for me. And my buddies were pissed. They're like, well, why? What do you not like? I said, everything. I don't like that everything I do is wasted every match. It's why I don't play Rust. Like, I've played Rust a couple of times in my life, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I don't like wipes. I don't like getting briefed or raided every day. Always when I'm offline. Just can't understand them. But in recent years, what was the last Call of Duty? Not the one they're making or just now released. Because I know it's only been like a year. What was that? Black Ops 6 or 7? I think that is the worst game I've played in recent years. I have the horrible displeasure of playing just enough to not even be able to return it. I figured the zombie mode would at least be good, because the zombie modes are usually good. I didn't even like the zombie mode in this one. All this stupid shit in it, which I didn't like it. Hell, I preferred Cold War zombies. Cold War Zombies wasn't very good either, but I really, really liked the whole open world, take your time, and you can sit there and you can be on World 1 or Universe 1, I forget what they call it. Difficulty, it's something. They have a word for it in Cold War, and I can't ever remember what it is. I think it was just called Dangers? Danger? Whatever. Point is, you could be on the first one for hours. Just sitting there, kill all the zombies on the map. And then go ahead and comb the map for Easter eggs or story. I can't tell you how long I spent on single player in that game. Just going through and finding all the audio logs and stuff. And I still haven't found everything. Not a big fan of the whole quality. Like, oh look, this is a common quality gun. Here's the same exact gun, but it's rare. So it does quadruple the damage. Not a big fan of that aspect. But I adored the whole just big open map concept. After playing Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 for so many years, I was kind of getting tired of the, oh well, open the door, oh, turn on the power, or Black Ops 3, oh, do the really stupid, complicated Easter egg just to turn on Pack-a-Punch. I hated Black Ops 3. I loved the gun customization in Black Ops 3. But I hated damn near every map. And how complicated it was to do anything on that game. You had to go and do 30 things just to unlock the Pack-a-Punch on the base map. You needed a fucking guide to get through most shit. I mean, I know Call of Duty's always been big on their Easter eggs and stuff, but that was ridiculous. Way too many steps just for a pack-a-punch. But you could get it memorized pretty quickly, I guess. That's one of the saving graces. But yeah, I never played Black Ops 3 much. I put like 20 hours into 3, maybe 30, just upgrading guns and stuff. Then I put the game down, didn't pick it up again, and then Cold War released. And I bought it, and I loved the zombies in it. Yeah, I play way too many games. Lots of good games, lots of bad games. I think the only thing I can say that's good about Marvel Rivals is the character models. Like, I don't understand the concept of the game. My little sisters and little brother, they love the game. They're playing it all the time. They keep trying to get me to play it, even offered to buy it for me, and I just told them, like, look, no, I returned it when I played it last time. I played it for an hour and returned it on Steam. It's just not my cup of tea. Don't waste your money. I feel bad because, fuck, I don't talk to my little sister very often. They're still in high school. A lot of age gap in our family. Like, my youngest sibling is 10? 10 or 11 years younger than me. No, maybe it's 12. I can't remember how old Leah is. Then my oldest sibling has got, let's see, he's got 11 or 12 years on me, too. My younger brother, he just turned 18, I think. Or he turned 20. I can't remember. We were only 5, 4, 5, 6 years apart. I can't ever remember shit. But yeah, I don't talk to them much, so denying all that's kinda felt bad doing it, but I'm just, I don't like to play something I don't like to play because then I'm just a negative asshole the whole time we're playing. I'm one of them people. Like, you can really tell I don't like something. And if you can deal with that, I'll still play it with you. I will try and do stuff. I won't throw matches or anything, but I'm gonna be an asshole the whole time. I don't like doing things I don't enjoy, especially if it's a video game. Whole point of games are you're supposed to enjoy them, right? That's why I always thought. That's why I never played like a... I've got probably 3,000 or 4,000 hours in StarCraft 1. Probably 3 to 5,000 hours in Diablo 2. I never did competitive StarCraft. I never went and did a bunch of the PvP stuff in Diablo 2. I didn't... Because I was always on the losing end of that stuff. I was good at StarCraft, but I wasn't competitive good. I was good at Diablo 2, but I wasn't competitive good at Diablo 2. I didn't run 100 bots to get all the best, oh, what are they called? not just gems and rubies, the other things that you would have to slot into all your equipment, or all the best artifacts. 'Cause the only way you got that stuff in Diablo 2 reliably was bots, trading, spending real money.
कोई बात नहीं.
Oh, I walked right off the edge. Yeah, I forgot about all this up here again. I keep doing that on these ships. What do you think is the most disappointing game you've played in recent years? A game that you were looking forward to and it just flopped on release? I think for me, the most recent game that I looked forward to and bought that was just kinda... Well, it's good that you don't have one like that. For me, it was, I had pre-ordered Far Cry 6 and everything. I was really looking forward to that game. And, I regretted my pre-order and everything. That game just sucked. I tried to like it. But it's like they took all the Far Cry out of Far Cry. I was looking forward to it so much, because after how big and good Far Cry 5 was, and I even liked New Dawn. Like, not a lot of people liked Far Cry New Dawn. I liked it. I thought it was a weird twist and was fun. But Far Cry 6 was just a gigantic letdown for me. I've been playing Far Cry since Far Cry 1 and 2. I loved 3. Going around the whole map before ever doing the actual game and getting all of the... Getting your whole Tau fully upgraded and... Getting all the upgrades so you can carry more weapons and more ammo by going and killing special animals, sharks. That was fun. Let's see, what are the contracts for the ship? Hi, I heard that you sell some secondhand stuff. I want to open a shop. Oh, I already read all of these, didn't I? No, I didn't. This is just the this is just the same as we had before. Ari Tarito. That sounds like I said something else. Good day. My name is that name again. I'm a director in the oil warehouse, but we're planning to extend our services with an acid and kerosene. If you provide us with some of these liquids, we might have a good deal here. Arusha. Good day, sir. I'm Private Harush. Our intelligence says this ship contains a chest designed to carry special equipment as well as air tanks for diving. My platoon is ready to pay very well for these special materials. I must not have been doing my contracts, or these achievements are new. One of the two. Now, we don't have enough time to do another ship. But we have enough time to spawn another ship and look at it. Wait a minute. Did I miss anything else then? I don't think so. Did. Missed one beam and a, oh, missed some more stuff over here. Stuff must have gotten flung when it collapsed. happens sometimes. Yeah, it looks like they might not have even gotten flung. They might have been on one of the craneable objects. Anyways, back to what I was saying. We can spawn a ship, look at it, maybe collect some of the basic loot off of it, but we won't have time to finish it. You can make a lot more money, and you get a lot more resources if you sort it by yourself, but that takes a lot longer. Like, we had 30k worth of stuff in our truck there. We would probably be there for 10 minutes just sorting. Maybe longer, maybe not. So what is our next ship? Our next ship is almost a full ship. Slippery Herring. Fast, agile, beautiful. You could list its qualities endlessly. That's what it should be. And now it's a piece of a damaged ship. It sailed onto your beach as fast as it left the shipyards, and it's all because of that slip. Alright, well, let's go drive over to the Slippery Herring. I think this is our first large ship. It is almost a full ship. It is missing the very, very tail end, or the very, very tip, and a little bit of the tail. Yeah, we're probably missing, based on this probably being the middle section, half of the ship still. Got a container right there, that'll be quick and easy. Yeah, with some of these ships, they, as you can see, it changes the ground, and they come up and they leave stuff behind. Like this one's a shipping container, and some kerosene. But it changes. Like I said, we'll go through, we'll pick up, I think we'll go and try and find the collectible. And while we're here, we'll shut the gas off. And the power, I guess, too. Yeah, we'll go through and try and find stuff like that, and then we'll go ahead and we'll call the video. Like I said, it's only gonna be a shorter video today, about 2 hours. I want to hit the 2 hour mark first, and I know we're just shy of it right now. And we can go ahead and look through this ship, see if it's got anything cool. And like I said, I want to find the collectible first. This is a sealed electric box, which means there is a second power supply in here. There's also some military crates. There's second gas too. Good thing we didn't just start cutting. Bunch of first aid equipment, and a bunch of it. I have a lot of first aid equipment actually. Rip the fire alarm out of the wall. Anything else? Got some furniture here. Cloth. Let's check the back side over here. Those will be coming into use when we get one more bigger ship. That's why all that stuff's being built now. Alright, how do I get to a second floor on this ship? I haven't seen a ladder. Or stairs unless I'm blind. I'm not seeing a ladder. How the fuck do I get up there? I mean, I'll parkour up, don't get me wrong, but really, no simple way up. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to find a spot to parkour up. Here looks good enough. Can't get up there. Oh shit, how the fuck? How the fuck do one get up? Oh wait, I know I can get up. I always forget that this thing exists. We gotta upgrade the grappling hook. I haven't needed to actually use that, so I forgot we actually had it. I haven't put any money into upgrading it, so it can't reach very far, but got us up here. We got lots of cargo right here. Oh, we've got two towers, one over here and one over there. I wonder which one's gonna have the trophy on it. Probably whichever one's harder to get up. There's some mops, sinks. More first aid and a mop. Alright, let's grab all these. I don't know why those would ever be put up that high. Doesn't seem like you can get to them in an emergency, if you ask me. Is there anything around this? What is this? Is this a sealed room? I don't see a way in here. Or is it just, emptiness? That's a fucking sealed room. Oh, there were portals to get into it. Okay. And hit. Well, I guess we'll go into it each floor so we can get stuff out of it. It does save all my progress, so I ain't too worried about stopping in the middle here. Oh, that's 2 floors up. See a fire extinguisher. We'll have to get it another way. Wood is in here. Just covered up holes that you could fall into. Anything on the roof? No. I don't see our Easter egg here. That means it's probably on the other side. Might as well while we're here. Get the easiest things out of the way. Okay, how do I get up here? The answer is grapple hook. Got the game a little bit parkour here. There's stuff around here. Ooh, I jumped way over that. Alright, there's our slippery herring. Congratulations, you found the fish trophy. The presence of priests around extreme emotions. The sailors considered black to be unlucky, and the priests not only dressed in black, but also made funerals difficult. If a sailor met a clergyman going in the same direction, it meant misfortune. After all, there were often funerals where priests went. I love the little trivia. Alright. Well, we've got all the easiest stuff done here. We got cargo there. Those things. Damn, I'm tired. Alright, well, let's cut out these. Like I said, we're gonna get a lot of the easy stuff done. I'm not gonna go through and clean up the whole ship. We'll do that later. But I'm gonna get a lot of these, what you call it here? A lot of these cuttables out of here. Especially if they're that easy.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
I'm gonna have to get back up there to cut that. Yeah, if they're gonna be this easy to break out, we'll do them really quick.
कोई बात नहीं.
Well, why is that in the way? Doesn't seem like it's in the way to me. I didn't mean to do that, but there you go.
मैं जल्द ही वहाँ आऊँगा.
Okay, that's done. We got another one right here. We'll go ahead and cut out. We can reach this one from the other side. There we go. Just get this lined up here. Come on, cut. I can't reach it anymore for some reason. Well, that fell right on.
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे.
Wow, you want a lot of other stuff knocked out just to take a piece of ore away.
हेलो, क्या हाल है?
You want all of that gone, huh? Later, Judge. Like I said, I'm getting ready to end mine. Because I'm not fucking with knocking down half the ship to get that out. I'm going to do my daily shout out for you before I end my stream, though. And I got, I think, a couple of people, so I'll probably raid into you. Depending on how fast you start up, that is. Where is my shout out? Oh yeah, I can just do the command. That's easier.
Put down your silver spoon and watch this.
There we go. Now, Judge said he's getting ready to start. So we will give it a minute or two and we'll probably raid into him. But for now, I'm going to end the YouTube side of things. Let's go ahead and save the game. Then we're going to go back to the main menu, save the game again through there. Alright, we're going to end the video here, guys. Hope everyone has a good day, a good night, and a good life. And take it easy out there, y'all.